Aaron Rodgers understood the assignment yesterday. Aaron Rodgers said, you know what? We need to lose this game, and I'm going to do my damnedest to make sure we lose this game. And then they took him out because it was close for like 3 quarters. It was like a 9-0 game for like 3 quarters. And then all of a sudden, the Bills decided, you know what? No, let's not. Let's put up 40 points. And then they take out Aaron Rodgers, and then Tyrod Taylor comes in, and he does not understand that he's supposed to lose the game. He had his own agenda. Okay, I have a game.
His agenda was Tyrod Taylor, yes.
Yeah. His agenda was, I'm going to start next year for this team.
I have a game. I have a game called My Agenda. And these are the players that played with My Agenda yesterday in mind. Okay. Tyrod Taylor, probably like number 3 on the list. Okay. If you give me a moment, I'll figure out a number 2. Number 1 on my agenda yesterday, Drew Lock. Drew Lock did not understand what he was supposed to be doing at all yesterday.
Nope.
Drew Lock seemed to think, you know what? This is a great opportunity for me to go out and ingratiate myself with Giants fans. No, friend, you're probably the most hated person in New York right now because your shenanigans yesterday of your 5 touchdowns has had the Giants go back from potentially number 1 to number 4, which may be a good thing. Because if you were watching the bowl games and you saw Shedeur Sanders come out in Giants cleats saying, oh, you know what? I'm going to be the number 1 pick. I'm going to end up in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And then you watch Colorado play. You're like, ooh, I don't know if I want this to be the number 1 pick. I don't know if I want this to be our franchise quarterback. You know what I mean? But guess what, Giants? Now you may not have a choice, and now you may get Shedeur anyways. I don't know if Shedeur knew something and he knew that Giants were going to blow this, but guess who's number 1 in the picks right now? It's the Patriots, because of course the Patriots are going to end up with the number 1 pick overall.
Now they don't need a quarterback, so I mean
they're going to hold. They're going to hold an auction for the highest bidder. By the way, number 2 for my agenda: Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans. Baker Mayfield threw 5 touchdowns, and I think most of them were inside the 5. Even though Bucky Irving ran for 120 yards, they're like, nope, we're going to throw this to Mike Evans because he might not get his 1,000 yards, but he's going to get more touchdowns.
Yeah, but they needed to win that game, though. I mean,
it was 1st and goal inside the 3, and they're like,
no, but I'm saying Billy's talking about guys who don't get that this is a must-lose game, and Drew Lock is out there for himself. And I listen, Billy, I guarantee you, the Jets are going to overpay for Drew Lock next year. I mean,
I was sitting back and I was watching,
making a case. Making a case.
As someone who wanted the Dolphins to win at 4:00 and was like, man, okay, let's look, circle of trust here, friends. Let's have a circle of trust moment.
It's just us.
We're gonna have sensitive topics come up in this conversation. Okay, circle of trust. Just Mikey, Stugotz, myself, and our loyal listening fans, okay? And I don't want any betrayals out there, and I don't want any of this to get out because, again, this is the circle of trust. If your team is in playoff contention, you should not be resting. Circle of trust. Circle of trust. Anthony Richardson, play. Circle of trust. Tua, play. Circle of trust. Jalen Waddle, play.
You won without those guys, though. I mean,
but it honestly feels like no one wants to get the final playoff spot in the AFC except Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow,
have to go to Buffalo.
Listen, friend, get out of here, Joe Burrow. You're not making the playoffs. Just give up, okay?
I think the winner of the Super Bowl should have to play the Bengals. How about that?
What?